Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Igama lami nguNothando Baletle Khuzwayo, ngisuka from the Teaching and Learning Center. Today is our last day on the international conference that we've been hosting as the Teaching and Learning Center under the theme that says Curriculum and Digital Transformation in Higher Education, Current Practices and Trends. Today we'll try to get the reflection of the attendees and the participants that have been there. We've been doing this for 8 years, and this is our 8th conference, so watch out for what the participants are going to say. Siyabonga. Sawubona Njani, please introduce yourself, the university that you are coming from, and the department.
I am from the University of Zululand in the Department of Law.
I'm Sizakele Mataba from the Department of Computer Science. I'm a lecturer there.
I'm Ms. Pim Konta from the University of Eswatini, Faculty of Education, Department of Curriculum and Teaching.
I am Dr. Oluwani Falibita from Mathematics, Science and Technology Education Department in Zulu.
That's actually very interesting. So in the Department of Law, what does digital transformation mean to you?
Wow, that's a very interesting question. As we stand today, we're standing in such a pivotal moment where we are done away with the old ways of teaching, where previously teaching was just a chalkboard and a chalk and a duster. Now we're moving to more digitalized ways of teaching.
This theme implies that as educators, especially African languages educators, we need to integrate the emerging technologies into our pedagogy.
So what does that mean to me as a law lecturer? It means then I need to start now incorporating instructional designs that will be suited to this newly found transformation of digitalization. Namely, I'll apply instructional designs like Assure, which obviously go well hand in hand with theories like connectivism. So we are in a very good space because now we're moving away from just your typical teaching to now basically taking things to more digitalized and actually exposing students to participate. Lectures now exposed to softwares like Kahoot, like Socrative, where you can literally get live results. You can ask a question and then the students can use QR code during the class and you can get live data, and then it's able to fast track your teaching and be able to understand your teachings more clearly and to be able to suit your learning design to suit your students.
I mean good things only, good things only. As a lecturer, for me, it makes my teaching easier because everything now is much faster, it's in your fingertips, so it's easier. The student can access content everywhere, I can teach everywhere, so it makes my job easier.
It means a lot, You know, presently we're in the fourth industrial revolution, and which technology is actually playing a very significant role. And as teacher of teachers, so we need to prepare teachers for the technology advancements, how they can actually incorporate that into their teaching practices in schools. And we're actually trying to, with the policy of the university, we are working tirelessly to ensure that the pre-service teachers are prepared, in terms of the curriculum and the strategies they use in teaching.
What are you taking away from this conference? I
like the way the guest speakers were unpacking the idea of the African thought. Like I've learned that they are saying we must make our universities more Africanized rather than making them more colonial, because it is really affecting their operations and it makes the education not helpful. Like it doesn't equip our students with the necessary skills that are demanded in the era and in Africa.
Any takeaways that you are taking from the conference, any reflections that you would like to share with us?
Oh, this conference was great. It was great because from today I was told where I come from, where I am, and where I'm going with this digital transformation as well in between.
Yeah, there are lots of them. In fact, from the one of the conference even to the closing moment, it has been a very educative and interactive one. Particularly, if we look at the presentation from the keynote speaker, that's Professor Asante, it has actually it's a kind of eye-opener for us, in fact, for those of us in education and research in general, so that we can actually see how we can bring, we can Africanize our curriculum, our teaching practices, and even research. So to me, I have a lot that I'm going from here in fact, particularly in my area of research. So I've made up my mind at least to start working on some theories, bringing them as African-based theories into research.
Namely, what stood out for me is evidently digital transformation. There's also how we can get our students more engaged in our class. Furthermore, what highlighted for me in one of the things is the decolonization of the curriculum.
Yes.
I can name a couple.
So also we need to put in our minds this African thought in our teaching as well. So I had all these thought-provoking things. So when I go back, I need to start thinking, how am I enhancing my teaching?
I also just want to reflect on the discussions that was done by the panel members, more specifically just informing us on how we can infuse Africanization pedagogies in our teaching, and furthermore, the challenges that are faced with us in actually infusing that, and also the fact that the University of Zululand is now the node of African thought, and then what's way for us to fulfill this vision that the university has for us, and the fact that it starts with us lectures and actually changing the mindset of our students, and then from there, then we are basically the runners of this big project of node of African thought.
Yes.
And I'm so delighted that they chose such informed panel members. I can say that I'm gonna leave here so informed. I took so many notes. I'm so grateful that I actually did take time to actually attend this conference.
Thank you so much for those reflections and thoughts. I hope that you are going to enjoy the last day of the conference. May you travel well back to University of Swaziland. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the well wishes.